ran by that spoon, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I just got spooned. So I don't think that's...
That does not sound
That doesn't
right.
sound good, yes. Cut the tape, cut the tape! Welcome to the first ever actual content video for this channel. My name is Ronel. Today we'll just be doing a few practice laps around Suzuka. Reason for this being is that I joined the promotional for the upcoming Toyota Supra GT Cup Asia, which will be coming for the first time actually here in the Philippines. I think it's an annual event, and it's just this year that they actually are holding this for the first time in the Philippines where I live. There's no harm in trying, I think. As you can see right now, we have the car that we'll be using. I've been actually in some of the practice rounds. We're seeing lap times as low as 2 minute 10, so I don't know if I'll be able to make it, but again, no harm in trying. I'm pretty much a newbie. This will be the very first event I'll be joining, and what with I only have like 2 months or so ever since I got my rig and ever getting into sim racing. Again, we'll never know. So if we make it, then we make it. If not, then at least we tried, right? So yeah, we'll be doing some few rounds around this car, and there's actually a an official livery. Yeah, so this is it. But this being this channel, of course, this won't suffice for our needs. They allowed participants to come up with their own liveries, so I think that sounds good. So I just plastered with Weeb shit all over. Some fake sponsors, well, not really fake sponsors, but non-conflicting sponsors, because that's against the rules. You get disqualified if you try to come up with a livery that's obviously not in line with Toyota. So we have a big Johanna decal at the back, you know, just to maybe influence some people will be coming up behind our ass. As you can see, there are actually already lap times already had, and it's pretty much the progress. We went from 222 to 214, 13, then cutting it down a milliseconds from there. In the practice lobbies I've been in, I'm not sure if those 2 minute and 10 lap times were done by those in sporting categories. So I'm not sure, but if a 210 can be pulled off, then it can be pulled off. It's just that I suck in driving. Balance performance will be active during the race and qualifying. So everyone will be on equal grounds. It's really pretty much a one-make race, and it's really just your skill that will be put to the test here. Let's go. Let's get on with it. Oh, just bump that. Alright, so here we are at Suzuka. Oh, fuck. Just straight away, forgot how to shift. My brain will be doing a lot of things today, just commentating and trying to drive and try to do the best lap that I can. So probably take things easy for now. I'm just trying to get accustomed again to the physics, since I was playing mostly iRacing yesterday. So it'll probably suck now, and maybe you'll be seeing a few spin outs here and there. But yeah, let's see. Let's give it a try. So just trying to brake for this one. Drop down to 5th. Bit of braking there. Back to 4th. That's pretty slow out there, but this is just my first lap, so it doesn't matter. So just power on, heading over to the S curves, where it can get really tricky. The thing with this car is that it's really throwing a lot of weight around the corner, so you can just dilly with your inputs. It may not look like it right now, but from where I'm sitting, there we go. You feel the back end just trying to sway itself over to the corners, and the description says 50-50 weight ratio, but I don't see that happening here, because every time you try to brake, you see that nosedive. That dive just really goes to show how much weight is being transferred every time you brake, every time you accelerate, get your foot either on the throttle or the brakes. The car just tries to have all these exaggerated reactions, and it's it's a pain in the ass to drive, basically. So I'm not really putting a lot of effort here and trying to put the best lap. Again, first I'm trying to commentate as I try to drive. It's harder than it sounds. Doing a lot of multitasking here and there, and almost running off the corner here. With the brakes, gonna jump down the 4th. Yeah, very slow around here. But again, it's just the first lap, so let's take it easy for now. Right, so heading on over to the next corner, over to the 120R. I believe we got my corner names right. Again, just braking way too early there, very sloppy. The time to beat again is 2 minutes and 12, and I was pretty much... Man, I think I do do suck at this commentating while driving. So, right, so let's try this. Let's try to do a flying lap now, like I would normally do. This time I'll just be trying to do things, or rather trying to say things as we go along. So, back and forth. Oh god! So you really have to be very delicate on the throttle as you round the corners, because this thing really throws a lot of weight. Regardless of your foot on the throttle, foot on the brakes. Extreme inputs would really throw this car and send you over to the corners. I think we slowed down way too early over that one. But overall, I'm seeing this to be a much faster lap than before. 211, 212, barely over 212. Still not bad. What we want to aim for is really just consistency. We may not get that sub 2 minute 10, but at the very least we want it to be consistent. I would assume that the good majority would be somewhere around. Oh my, we'll bring it back. Oh shit! That's what happens when you try to talk and drive at the same time, and especially not in a car as delicate as this. It's pretty much a lap ruin, but nonetheless, let's just get on with it. The racing softs, I don't know if they're actually helping, because they provide way too much grip for this car, and start to turn in, there's that degree when you start turning in and it starts sliding. It may be hard to make sense of what I'm saying right now, but what I'm trying to say is these tires provide way too much grip for the way this car handles. And I keep on saying this, but it's really throwing a lot of weight because of what inputs you do. Look at how badly that nose dives whenever I try to mash the brakes, mash the throttle. It'll do something like as if it wants to take off. Right, so I think that was just the right spot to brake over there. Very good in this last two curves, but again we already ruined the lap with that mess up in the right before the SS, so let's give it another go. I guess right after this we'll just be joining a practice lobby with one of my friends who's also going to be participating in this thing. Our best attempt over that section there. Looking good. Of course I go right ahead and ruin it over here. Every time you slide you're just wasting time. It's not exactly how we want to get around corners. A really good time to be doing initial D-like stuff. The very least we want a 2 minute and 12, right? Are we getting it? Are we getting it? Nope, just barely. I think what's good is that we're hitting 2 minute and 13s, so we just have to keep that up. Consistency is key, as they say. But first we'd still want to get a 2 minute 12 so that we can actually make it past the qualifying round, and I have no idea how good the rest of the pack will be. I'm pretty much new to this Philippine sim racing community. I don't know anyone. Yeah, case in point, I don't know what I'm going to be up against. I guess we just have to drive as fast as we can. Just make it past the qualifiers, and that by alone will be an achievement already for me. Set over the 120R. Down the brakes. It's not good. You see right there, that's what I'm saying. If you try to get your rear right wheel onto it, especially at that speed, it'll just throw you off. And what seemingly looks like a very simple corner you can take at speed, it's actually far more complicated than it looks. So it's very temperamental, this thing. Oh, there we go. 2 minute 12. Still far ways off our sub 2 minute and 15 goal, but it's progress. And I do have my dabbling about as an handicap. And apparently that's our best attempt over that section there. So I think we're getting the hang of things now. So apparently that's our fastest through there by 0.6 hundredths of a second. Still faster. Don't mess this up now. We're up in the mix. Over the third. Turn in early. Got the curbs. Now in a real race, I don't know if that actually counts as cutting corners, but what the hell. I'll take what I can get. 210. 211. Yes! Right, so hit up my friend and see what it's doing. I'll just hop over Discord now. Fucking Weeb. Anong best mo so far?
12.478.
12.478. That's 12.478.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah. I think you actually overtook my time already.
Talaga ba?
Yeah, I think technically my best 2:12.414, but it technically shouldn't count because I drove off the second to the last corner. Yeah.
You drove off the chicane?
I drove off that. Yeah, not the chicane, but the high speed corner before. 130R. Yeah, 130. It's 130R, right? Okay. Anyway, I'm going out now. Let's do this shit.
I'm already at the hairpin, so
yeah, I shouldn't be able to catch you anyway, unless you spin out or what.
I'm able to pull off 212s, 213s consistently.
Yeah,
already.
same. Right.
So I think we'll be fine.
We should be fine. I mean,
as long as I don't screw up here at school, because this corner is the bane of my existence.
I don't know if we should be worried kasi there's a big Johanny decal sa likod ng kotse ko. So I don't think it's against the rules. So
well, they approved the livery, so.
But the thing is, if you took a look sa group, diba? I mean, they're only taking a look at the front and side, but not necessarily the rear.
They want to have the event decals on it. That's the only thing they're concerned about.
I guess, yeah. But I mean, I kept reading the rules over and over, and nothing says you can plaster your waifu's face behind your car. So I still wonder how they got all of those.
The what?
2-minute 10s.
Either they're having some godly moments on a wheel, or they're using a controller.
So how long have you been practicing already today?
5 hours.
You know what I'm really scared about? First corner pileup. I'm more scared of getting involved sa first corner pileup than actually racing other people.
The first corner pileup is always gonna be.
I mean, regardless of class, I think.
I believe that we have at least decent racecraft when it comes to racing, actual racing.
Pero
you can't put too much trust around the others who are
yeah,
racing with you, especially in the promotional event.
Exactly.
If they don't have enough experience with actual battles.
Exactly.
On track.
And you know, those that won't dive bump you first corner, those that will know what to do pag wheel to wheel.
Exactly.
When not to panic, you know. When to actually pass ng maayos.
Yeah. Yes. I have to agree with you there.
That's what I'm more scared about. Getting eliminated by someone who just dive bumps me.
They have damage on, right, during the race?
Yeah, light. Still,
it's gonna slow you down.
It won't matter even if damage is on. If they really don't know like what to do for those wheel-to-wheel situations, there's only so much you can do, right?
Yeah.
They don't want to be out, but if they take you with them, wala. That's the end for you as well.
Spoon curve, I swear to God. I don't know where exactly I should put the power down when I exit.
Oh, I'm just happy to be racing around in a Weeb car.
That car. It's Weeb trash in there.
Sorry, Weeb na. Shit. Can't wait to see the broadcast. Ah, fuck! Got distracted. Ah, shit. Distracted myself, rather. Oh, good lord. Trash track.
I'm setting around in the range of. Oh boy. Okay, I got.
Yeah, but as they say, consistency is key. Yeah, there we go. That's my best so far.
Nice.
As in, yung clean lap na walang running out of 130R.
God. Okay, that sucked. I ran wide up under the bridge, so the gravel ruined my lap.
Do you have a brake bias na setting?
I'm using the default, but I'm trying to experiment with what works better as well. Pero parang, alam mo yung I get a lot of... It unsettles the balance of the car if I shift the brake bias to the front.
Right.
The rear looks to be the most
Tail
viable
happy
option. Yeah. The rear, setting the brake bias to the rear seems to be the most viable option. Kasi in that, I'll try to do that. Let's set the brake bias to the rear. Let's see. I'm just about to start another hot lap anyway.
Are you back at the pits?
No.
You're changing it real time.
Yeah, I'm changing it real time, man. MFD naman eh.
Yeah. I actually turned off yung sa HUD ko na race only. Race info only. Takes away some distractions.
You need all the info kasi. So...
In the actual race, I'll put it on kasi I need the radar.
Yeah, that's the one we're gonna be using in the race, the radar.
Yeah. $130R, let's go, yun. Is this the fastest lap? Is this also another fastest lap? We'll find out. Let's go, 210, 211. Yes! Yes! Shit!
Nice.
I think I get it. Yung first corner, exit speed talaga ang kailangan kasi sometimes we try to force yung curbs eh. Yung sa first corner leading to the SS. Pero it's much better if you try to go slow dun sa second corner right before the SS. Then exit speed out. Shit!
13-0.
Narikataskete!
You ran by that spoon, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I just did. Got spooned. I don't think that's...
That does not sound
That doesn't sound good, yes. Cut the tape! So, I don't know if this is normal, but smells so good. I can smell heat from the wheel. Yeah. I think this is the force feedback motor or whatever.
Yeah, it probably is. I mean, it is gear-based, yung force feedback motor nito. So, ayun.
Smells like breakfast. I think we got what we wanted. So surprisingly, it's a 211. Now, actually, we have to check if it's gotten through the track records or not. So it's not recorded. No. That's all well and good. At least I know that I can already do that 211. Not sure though if I can actually pull it off in the actual qualifiers. But in the end, objective achieved. So I think that's it for this video. First time doing this thing, so it's pretty awkward. Any suggestions to maybe do even better? Please drop a comment or whatever down below, and see you up next. So maybe next time we'll just be doing a stream for the actual qualifying round. So I'll also put that up, some highlights, as well as the full segment. And right, so that's it for today, and thanks for tuning in.